The elections of 2023 have come and gone, both the federal and the subnational elections. But let's talk about Delta State. How do you see your brother, the governor-elect, Right Honorable Sheriff Oborewe, settling into the challenges of management of Delta State?
First of all, I want to thank God for making it possible for us to witness what is happening in Delta State. I want to appreciate the current governor of Delta State, His Excellency Senator Dr. Atoifanyo for all he's been doing. Everyone in Delta State, those who are in Delta State, I don't mean those who are not in Delta State, they can see development. They can see when somebody performs. Performance is not hidden. And in terms of road, agriculture, health, education, he has done excellently well. That those of us in Delta State, we say thank God for giving us a man like him. The incoming governor, I know we start from where he is going to stop. Thank God we've been in the house together for the past 4 years, and I know that he has the capacity to continue to maintain that momentum that His Excellency Senator Dr. Atoifanyo has done. That is to say that Deltans will expect development, a kind of government that will move at the same pace or even higher than what Dr. Atoifanyo did. And I want to say too that we Deltans are appreciative of the fact that the incoming governor is a performer. Like what I said to whoever cares to know, that the State House of Assembly is a microcosm of the state at large, because all the ethnic groups, all the local governments are represented in the State House of Assembly. For him to have been able to manage that very well, it means he has the capacity already. He knows what it takes to govern Delta State. I have no doubt that he will do very, very well as a governor in Delta State. And on the issue of just recently, we are all aware that the government moved some items on the exclusive federal list to concurrent list, meaning that these areas, both the state government and the federal government can do things in those areas, like railway, power generation, etc. The meaning of this is that the power has been given to states to perform, and I know that our governor, our incoming governor, knows very well that these are areas that we appreciate him very well. I know he will do well in these areas. It's like freeing somebody that has been entangled. And I know that with this development, with this signing of these changes, removing of some items from the exclusive federal list to concurrent list, it means that Delta State will do more in those areas in terms of power generation, in terms of railway, in terms of transportation, and so on and so forth.
Let's not ignore the intrigues that this past election brought along. Your party, the People's Democratic Party, was pushed down the pecking order arising from what we witnessed in the federal election. But you did come out strong, re-established your dominance in the politics of Delta State. What went into that?
Well, what happened during the presidential election, I think some of us politicians in Delta State were taken unaware, because we underrated the Labour Party to the extent that we never saw them as people who were strong enough to withstand us in Delta State. But thereafter, our party, the PDP, came stronger, and we were able to get what we know how to do best. That is campaigning and winning election in Delta State. You agree with me that since the inception of this new political dispensation, PDP has never lost election in Delta State. And what happened there, like I said, is that every person was taken unaware. So we went back to the drawing board with the help of the present governor, who provided much needed leadership. I remember very well in one of our meetings where he encouraged every party man to go back, reorganize ourselves, and come back stronger. And that was exactly what happened. It goes to show that Delta State is a PDP state, and that our governorship candidate, who is now the governor-elect, to be sworn in on the 29th of May, is a grassroots man. It shows his acceptability in the state. Look at the number of states, local government he won. Look at the spread. Look at the number of votes he secured in all the local governments, and eventually the total number of votes he secured in the state. It goes to show that he's popular, and popularity can be measured. But people say popularity cannot be measured. Popularity can be measured in terms of acceptability, in terms of the number of votes you secure.
There is this innuendo of suspensions here and there of some members of your political party in Delta State in what they ascribed as engagements in anti-party activities witnessed in this general election. Though your party at the state level have tried to control that trend. In our previous conversation, you did give indication that your party have got mechanism for managing internal crisis. Do you think this mechanism has got the capacity to abate the spirit of the crisis we are witnessing in your party now?
Well, that is PDP for you. PDP has a way, they have that, always have that capacity to manage whatever internal crisis, especially in Delta State. Yes, there were anti-parties here and there, but the party knows how to manage those issues. And I know that those who have the powers, or who are entrusted with the authority to manage such issues will do very well. Take the case of our local government, for instance. During the last presidential, we lost, but we came stronger during the governorship election. It means that we're able to put ourselves in our house in order, looked at the loopholes, looked at areas that things went wrong, and we're able to come out very, very strong. I congratulate especially the people of Nsukka clan, because Nsukka clan delivered 4 over 4 wards over 4 wards, and that is the only clan that delivered 100% in the last election. And I know that for sure PDP will not lose election in Anyocha South anytime, anywhere.
Speaking of Anyocha South, which is your constituency, people in some quarters had expected adverse reactions from you and your clan in the last elections, especially the subnational election. But the best result for your party in the LGA seems to have emerged from your clan. What went into that?
You see, if you look at the last governorship and House of Assembly election, you see that the best result actually came from Nsukka clan. It wasn't a mistake. We know that Nsukka clan is core PDP. We never lost election in Nsukka clan, and it can never be. From the Obolo Axis, if you look at it, you see that they were not able to get all their wards. Ogwashu, they were not able to get all their wards. But in Nsukka clan, in spite of the fact that our son contested under SDP, we were able to get 4 over 4 wards. It goes to show the level of commitment of the average Nsukka clan person. It goes to show our belief in our son, who is currently the governor, Senator Dr. Ato Ifeanyi, who is one of us, and it goes to show that he has done very, very well in Nsukka clan.
Well, let me bring this to you as a person. As a politician and an incumbent who was on the ballot in the primaries of your party, people expected a different reaction from you in this general election. What was, or what still is, the workings of your mind that have ensured that party reigns supreme for you, regardless?
Well, I've been a politician for a long time, and I know that the most important thing is for you to subject yourself to the party primaries. The moment the party makes a choice outside you, if you're a true party person, you are bound by you are bound to stick to that. You see, immediately after the primaries, I didn't go to court. I didn't challenge anybody. I didn't go to any appeal. Instead, I aligned myself with the party, and that was how the clan also aligned herself with the party, and we started working together. Party is supreme, that is true. But some individuals don't see it that way. In 2019, I contested for party primaries. I defeated somebody. They never called for the heavens to fall. And I want to make one point very, very clear. in Aniocha South, I'm the new face of PDP. Why do I say this? Nobody has ever lost party primaries to the House of Assembly in Aniocha South under the PDP and remained in the party during the general election. I take it one by one. In 2007, the late Honorable Adanson lost party primaries to Honorable Joam Rakpo, Onyemechi. And he went to another party. You understand it? Then in 2011, there were about 7 contestants against Honorable Onyemechi. Immediately they lost, all of them went to other parties to contest against her, against the party. In 2019, Angela contested against me. She lost and went to Abga to contest against the party. It was only in 2022 that I lost the election and still remained in the party. That's why I say that I am the new face of PDP. Nobody, name the person that has ever lost party primaries in PDP and still remained and worked for the party the way I did.
What would be your advice to most Deltans who might not know the incoming governor of Delta State, Right Honorable Sheriff Oborewori, as much as you know him, having worked closely with him?
Well, to those who have not known the incoming governor, I think the name is already a household name. You hear people don't even call his surname; they call him Sheriff, because that is simpler to call. It's easier to pronounce, and I think people who didn't know him before are beginning to know him. But for those of us who have been with him, I know he's a performer. He's a grassroots man, and Deltans should expect more development. He's somebody that listens more and acts very well. I have no doubt that in the next couple of years, either he maintains the momentum of development that he's going to inherit from our man, the outgoing governor, His Excellency Senator Dr. Atoifeanyi Okowa, or improves on it, because I know the kind of person he is.
We keep a close watch at how things unfold in your party and in Delta State. As always, immeasurable thanks to you, Honorable Austin, for giving us your time.
Thank you, my dear.